I'm a little bit ashamed, but very, very excited to say that this is the first year I'm celebrating Summerween. If you don't know what that is, it is from an episode of a TV show called Gravity Falls, where the town is so excited about Halloween that they celebrate it twice a year, which I think is the greatest thing ever. I don't want Christmas in July. You can get rid of all of that. Summerween is everything and it should be celebrated all month long. Gravity Falls celebrates it on June 22nd. I did decide that that wasn't long enough, so I have decided to celebrate it for the entire week before June 22nd and then like having my big final celebration on the actual day. So as you can see, I'm already getting in the spirit and I'm so excited. I typically suffer through the summer. I hate the heat. I hate the mosquitoes. I hate the rain. It's great being home from school. It's great taking a break from school, but I do really struggle with the lack of schedule, the lack of structure, the lack of having a purpose, especially if I don't have anywhere to travel or I haven't made any plans this year. I don't have that luxury. It's just not in the budget, it's not in the cards, however you want to say it, for a variety of reasons. So I was really bummed out about this summer. I was really dreading the end of the school year. And then I thought about, I saw these decorations in stores last summer. Let's investigate what Summerween is. And now I have created an entire week of the most awesomest stuff, and I'm so excited to celebrate. This particular video is going to focus on what am I going to read during my week of Summerween. I have a very, very ambitious stack of books from my TBR that I don't think I'm going to be able to finish within a week, but this is what I'm going to be focused on reading for the week of Summerween. We're going to start with the definitive analysis of Hogwarts' favorite potion master, Snape. This is a breakdown of everything that makes Severus Snape Severus Snape. It is a deep dive into the Harry Potter series and an analysis of Snape's character. I started reading it a very, very long time ago, and I found it fascinating. It's just very dry. It reads very, very much like a scholarly essay about Severus Snape, which I thought was super, super cool. I just couldn't get into it at the time, but it has made an impact. For instance, it talks about how Snape deals with the loneliness of being gifted. And I've never thought of Snape as a gifted student. And when I was reading this, I was actually teaching I was in charge of the gifted program at the school I was at for grades 5 through 8. And a lot of them were into Harry Potter. And I went to them the very next day and I asked them, I was like, do you guys feel a loneliness through being gifted? Because I read this book and it was telling them all about it, and they thought that was fascinating. So I really want to finish this. I just haven't gotten back around to picking it up, and I think Summerween is a perfect opportunity for this. I think I'll have a great time with this. And look at the little tiny potion bottle there. Oh, it's so great. So I'm very excited to read this. I also have the Malfoy book. That's like a character analysis of the entire Malfoy family. I also have that and desperately want to read it. It's not in the stack as of right now, but I'm hoping if I can get through this, then I can start the Malfoy book. Next, we have The Bell Witches. This is set in Savannah, Georgia, which I've never actually been to before, which is crazy. I go to Charleston. I visit Charleston a lot, but Savannah is it's just on my list of things to go, and I haven't gotten there yet. This is set in Savannah, Georgia, which I think is great for summer. A young girl has to move in with her aunt and her grandmother after the death of her father, and she discovers that the family has a magical secret. So I think this will be really, really great for Summerween. This is A Wolf for a Spell. It is a young adult novel about a young wolf who has always been taught that she needs to fear witches and people until her family gets in trouble and she has to go find Baba Yaga, which is a very famous folklore story from... My pumpkin keeps falling off. Okay, he's just gonna sit here. There we go. Baba Yaga is a like Eastern European Russian type of folk legend, and she has to go find Baba Yaga in order to get help for her family. I think this will be really, really quick and cute. I can't remember where I got it from. It's a used book because it's got somebody else's last name written across the top. I don't know where I picked this up from, but I love it. It's adorable. Next we have For Whom the Bell Tolls. This one is everywhere. I see amazing reviews for it all the time. I have wanted to read it for a long time. It's just so chunky that I haven't gotten around to it yet. It intimidates me. It's like 500, 600, over 600 pages. So the size of it has always intimidated me, but I know that people are just eating it up and are really, really excited about it. A young lady goes down into the depths of hell, and she starts like going around to the different circles and thinks it's really cool. And it's just a very different personality and vibe of the afterlife, a very different interpretation. I think it's going to be really, really great. So yeah, I'm excited about that one. I know that one's going to be a huge hit. Next we have Red Belly Crossing. I thought this would be a very different, both in the lineup of books and for me personally. I'm not a huge thriller, murder, mystery kind of person. It's just too real. This one is about two brothers who live in Australia, and they're both cops, and they haven't spoken to each other in years. When a murder happens in their town, they have to work together in order to solve what's going on. Vicious by V.E. Schwab. A huge fan of hers, very much like her stories. This one is a duology, I think. I could be wrong about that, but I know there's a second one. I don't know if there's a third, but I think it's a duology. It's about two academics who are super competitive. They decide to try to figure out something along the lines of discovering some kind of extraordinary abilities, and then things get dark. So that should be fun. Then we have Bitten. This is about a young girl who, during her 17th birthday party, or right after she turned 17, she gets bitten by a werewolf, and she has to join the werewolf queen's court. It's got beautiful sprayed edges. This is probably my favorite sprayed edge edition that I own. It actually has its own special place because I just love it so much. I mean, look at that. And then when you open it up, it's got this beautiful purple situation. It's got a beautiful hardback cover. I mean, just look at that. Oh, that's so cool. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, it is my favorite sprayed edge edition that I have of any and all of my books. And I have quite a few, but it's just perfection. The purple, the wolf, the roses, the moon. Oh, I just love it. So I'm so excited to read this. It should be very good. And last but not least, we have The Green Witch. This is a nonfiction kind of tutorial kind of guide situation that talks about the different types of pagan holidays, the different types of herbs and plants that you can do. I of course love plants, obviously. I've gotten really into those in the past couple of years. I've even started planting outside, which has been a really scary step because outside plants are A, super expensive, and B, I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's going to be, we just bought 3 Majesty palm trees the other day. They are looking fabulous, and they just were planted last night. So this is a new adventure. So this is just kind of for fun. I think it'll be really cool, and maybe I can find some stuff in here that will inspire me for my new outdoor adventure with planting things outside and landscaping my yard, and maybe find some new things for me to enjoy inside as well. This is Swiss Miss. She is going bananas. I need to get her another steak or something. But she's called Swiss Miss because she's in a hot chocolate jar. So yeah, so lots of lots of very cool reads that I think will make this summer feel really magical and help me get through missing my students. Help me get through some of the really long days where we're stuck indoors because of uh, thunderstorms and things, and also help get me through the summer without spending all of my money on all of the touristy things that we have down here in Florida. So I'm very excited for Summerween. I can't wait to share more videos with you about what I'm baking, what I'm cooking. I'm gonna be making spooky terrariums. I've got a whole thing. It's gonna be awesome. Bye.